Assalamu alaikum, my name is Zarqa and today I'm sharing a very special snack recipe of Punjabi samosas. Yes, they are stuffed with potatoes and peas and they're traditionally eaten a lot in South Asian families. But nevertheless, they're very popular around the world with different stuffings. So let's begin the recipe. So first thing we need to do is make the pastry because it needs to rest. So I have plain flour here, about 1 cup, and then pinch of salt in this, just a little pinch, and some carom seeds, otherwise known as ajwain as well. So you get a little bit and you rub them with your hands and you add them into the flour, perhaps a little bit more, and then you need some oil, say about 2 tablespoons full here, and then I'm going to rub it together to form into breadcrumbs. Now that they resemble the breadcrumbs, I am going to add a little bit of water, a bit at a time. It doesn't need an awful lot of water because the consistency shouldn't be too soft. Then you just mix it up and make it into a nice ball like this, and then you need to let it rest for at least 20 minutes to half an hour. And this is the dough. That's what it looks like after 20 minutes of leaving it on a room temperature. You don't need to actually put it in the fridge. And then just remove it from the bowl, put it on worktop like this, and then just knead it further for a minute or so. So dough is ready to be now made into samosas. We will be dividing now the dough into equal pieces. And we're making the tiny samosas here. So you can see a little bit of dough here goes a long way. So now we will just roll it and make it into tiny balls. So then you get a bit of plain flour and you're going to roll this out. So do this with your fingers, make it flat, and then get a rolling pin and roll it out, making sure all the parts are equally rolled out. Once it's rolled out, then you cut it into half and leave them on the plate until you're ready to fill them with the stuffing. And now that we've made the pastry, time to actually make the stuffing. So I have coriander seeds, fennel seeds and cumin seeds. And now I'm going to roughly grind this. You don't need to put it in a food processor. Now that I've got this all grinded quite roughly, I've got a pan here heated up. I'm going to add a little bit of oil, any vegetable oil would do, and then I will add the chopped up ginger, garlic, green chilies and fresh coriander. We leave it till last. We will fry this for about half a minute, and then I will add the cumin seeds, the fennel seeds and the coriander seeds into the mixture. And now we'll add the mixture of already boiled potatoes and peas and a little bit of sweet corn. We will stir this Give it good stir. And it's still on medium to low heat because it's actually cooked. You're just combining it with the spices and the herbs. Time to add the remaining spices. So a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of salt, red chili powder, a little bit more of coriander powder, cumin powder, some chili flakes, and fenugreek leaves. Now that everything is in there, we will stir it. And as you're stirring it, mash up these boiled potatoes roughly. And then you can take fork and just any bigger bits, just smash them down. Heat is off now because this is cooked. And it smells absolutely gorgeous. So now we will be actually stuffing the samosas. So you take one half and you're basically making triangle. Make sure the corners are properly sealed so the stuffing will not escape. Just press it with your hand. Keep this fold on the inside, a pocket, and then you simply stuff it. Then press it down with the filling, and then you just stick the ends together, just pressing them down. So now we simply will be frying it in oil. Oil shouldn't be too hot or too cold. It should be just at the right temperature so your pastry cooks through. And this should take about 5 minutes or so, and then your samosas will be ready. So guys, Ramadan Mubarak with the lovely fresh Punjabi samosas.
Come Iftar with Me is brought to you by Sainsbury's, helping everyone eat better this Ramadan.